Hey guys, it's Jim and I'm back with another video, and today's video is how have you changed them? How have you changed your person? So for pile number 1, we have this anime sticker with a leaf and a beach ball. Number 2, we have a present, yes, and a honey. Number 3, we have a baseball bat with a baseball ball, a star, and then Troy Bolton and Ryan Seacrest. That's not Ryan Seacrest, just Ryan. I forgot his last name. Ryan, yeah, whatever. And for pile number 4, we have an onion, a t-shirt with a skull, and a pink flower. Excuse my nails, guys, excuse it. So yeah, these are the 4 piles. Pick which one resonates, and let's get into the video. Hey guys, so it's Jim, and I'm back with another video. And yes, I did not even shower or anything because I just woke up and I brushed my teeth. Okay, anyway, I'm not gonna go through my morning routine, guys. But anyway, so yeah, I just thought I'd make a video today on how did you change your person. And yeah, I want to say again, thank you so much for all the love, all the support, everything that you guys have done for me. I appreciate it so much, and like it makes my heart feel like full. And I wanted to remind you that you must always read your Bible, and Jesus loves you, and that is the truth, that is the facts, that is how it is, that is how it always will be, point blank, period. So yeah, let's get into it. So for pile number 1, I hope you guys can hear me. I hope I'm not, yeah, anyway. So for pile number 1, how have you changed your person? So I decided that I was going to use movies instead of songs. So yeah, but I mean, I'll do both. But anyway, so your movie, guys, your movie, can you see it, is Batman Begins. So that's the first one. When did this come out? 2008? I don't know. So it says, this is the synopsis, the plot of the movie. Following the murder of his parents, Bruce Wayne trained with a shadowy organization and returns to Gotham City to fight crime under a new guise. So how did you change your person? I feel like you made your person realize the inner bat, like their inner panther, their inner, so you could have like a spirit animal that you resonate towards a lot or something like that. Yeah, I'm definitely getting them. So like if your spirit animal is like a Giselle, like my mom told me that I'm a Giselle, and I'm sharing it with you guys because I trust you and I love you and everything. So yeah, like a Giselle is like a peacemaker. So yeah, it could be my spirit animal, I don't know. So I feel like you made your person realize, your spirit animal, you made them realize who they are on the inside, and it made them like want to be that person on the outside. I feel like you made them realize the pain that they had to like go through, but then like they know that they can't live in the past, and you taught them like not to give up. I feel like you taught them how to train also. Maybe they could have worked out more. You taught them how to have like what's the word, to know your limits. And like, because we're surrounded by so much temptation and limitations, it kind of makes you feel like you're trapped. But you made this person feel like they're still like they're not in a box anymore. Like even though it feels like there's so many limitations, but it's like there's not though. Like you're free. Like you're free. You made them feel free, and you made them feel like they can fight. And I feel like you made them feel the fighter spirit also under a new guise. So maybe it's like you kind of turn their life upside down. You turn their life upside down. That is what happened. So this person previously could have been in the Homer card. I feel like you made them realize that connections are important, and you made them realize that like being in your own bubble. So I feel like your person could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. Definitely. They also could be an air sign. Honestly, they could be any sign. They could be a Gemini. They can be a Cancer. They could be a Libra, Aquarius. Wait. Oh wait, let me blow it out. Sorry about that. Allergies. Literally, I was watching Big Bang Theory, and then Leonard, he was sneezing the whole day, and the whole episode. Anyway. So yeah, like I said, you taught this person about connections. I feel like you taught them like the true meaning of connections, because you see, this is the Homer card with Miley Cyrus. She's just sitting there in her own bubble. So you could be a Cancer, you know, when you go into your shell, or you could be a really shy person. Your person could be a really shy person, and then you kind of taught them that like you can get out of your shell and you can like connect with people. And I feel like you taught them eye contact also, and you taught them like physical touch. You taught them that like in death there comes new life. Sorry, that was my mom. You taught them how to overcome a broken heart, because you have the broken heart card and you have the yes. So I feel like you taught this person hope. and you taught them how to deal with stress and worry and anxiety. I feel like this person definitely went through a lot, because with Bruce Wayne, obviously his parents died and he watched it, and it was like really triggering and it was hard for him. But then it's like he became this person, and then he fought for his city, fought for his town. So maybe you also taught them like to fight for yourself and to get out of the isolation. I feel like you taught them how to change from isolation to like connection and everything. You taught them the truth. You could have like maybe prayed for them, or just like told them like how you view things. So you gave this person hope, I feel like. Definitely. And you made them also realize that like maybe they thought that they were like so old and everything, but then it's like, no fam, we're all young, we're all children of God, we're all still growing. And like you made them realize that. And I feel like you changed them because they look at themselves differently now. Like in the mirror, they'll be like, yeah, like you could have given this person compliments, and then you're like, actually, you know what, you're right, my ass is popping, my eyes are popping, my skin is gleaming, you know, I am glowing, like that type of thing. You gave them like a new type of affirmations that they can start saying. And again, you taught them friendship. So like in the movie and in the book Toti that we were doing, like I love that story because it's so true. Because Miriam, she taught Toti, the guy, the gangster now, she taught him basically like that you can't live in the past, you must never give up, and you choose the life that you want to lead. And that, it's kind of inspiration, it's definitely inspirational how you change this person. And with the way, I feel like you taught them patience. You taught them that some people are worth waiting for, some people are worth fighting for, and that's a great lesson to learn. Because some people, they leave connections and they don't want to fix it, but it's like, I will fight for this connection. Like you taught them how to fight. You taught them how to fight. Yeah. You taught them also that, you know, it's not weak to show your emotions. I feel like one of you guys definitely could have been an empath, or like a water sign, or actually any sign, but yeah, like a sign, I mean, like you taught them love also. So in the movie Toti, so like you can watch the movie Toti if you want to. It's a local South African movie. But basically, like, his heart, like, he learned how to love again because he suppressed his feelings, and then it's like it all came out. So you could have met this person on a Sunday or Friday, or you're going to reconnect with them on a Sunday or Friday again. And you taught them that, like, maybe you taught them how to cover up also, like you gave them a new style, like they were shy to do something, but then it's like, chase your dreams, do that. So yeah, like I'm definitely getting, like, you changed up their style, like now they dress differently, they act differently, they speak differently, and yeah, like they dress differently also. I feel like you taught them also how to deal with stress and anxiety, and you taught them that sometimes you can sit down, sometimes you can take a break, and it's okay to worry, and it's okay to feel like that. And you taught them that, like, okay, firstly, you're charming, and you must know your worth. And I feel like you let them engage and be themselves at the same time, because although Bruce Wayne, he bought all that stuff, like, he was still human, he still, like, you know, sometimes, like, sinned, he still did, like, bad things. But, and he wasn't a quote-unquote superhero, like, for example, Superman, who has kryptonite. I sound like such a geek. I didn't even watch that many superhero movies. I love superhero movies, not that, anyway. But yeah, like, you made them realize that, like, even if I'm not, like, that type of person, like, even if I can't live up to that standard, I'm still, like, enough, and I'm still worthy. And like under a new guise, like I feel like you made them take off their mask, and they realize like they took off their mask for you, and then you still, like, you know, love them, you still appreciated them. And yeah, I feel like you taught them how to just like connect with people also. And then the Five of Spades, the breakup artist. So I feel like you could have taught this person that, so like I said, you know, fighting for people. So maybe you guys broke up, but then it's like you still secretly are fighting for them, and you're gonna wait for them, and you guys are both broken-hearted, but there's still hope for the future, because whether someone is in your life for a reason or a season, a lesson or a blessing, they were in your life and they were sent for a reason, and that is the truth. So you also taught them, like I said, friendship. You taught them the value of friendship and connections and happy relationships and getting things done. Like they could have previously been someone that's super lazy, but now it's like they're inspired, and now it's like you wake up every day, and now it's like purpose, meaning, and affirmations, and yeah. So your life path number could be an 8. That is amazing. Or a 9 or a 2. So I feel like you taught them wisdom and like their unconscious mind. Your person could have been born on the 8th, the 17th, or the 20th. And like I said, so they could have been someone that's super reserved and stuff like that. But now it's like they can still be like that. But secretly deep down they know that like there's more to life than just what meets the eye. and you taught them the reality of material like gain, and then financial security, and then like how love makes it all better. And like they're shy, like I'm definitely getting like someone that is shy and reserved, like definitely you can be a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, like I said. And completion, so you can be someone that's also spiritual, and maybe have a lot of karma around you, and like they're busy cutting all the karma, they're trying to undo all the knots that were made. And this is someone that is anti-ego, and it's divine love. I feel like you taught them how to deal with disappointment also. Maybe they were disappointed in themselves, and then you taught them like, it's fine, like you're allowed to be, you messed up, now move on, you know, because we can't all do the right thing all the time, or what is like true to ourselves and true to, yeah. You taught them, so also your moon sign can be really prevalent, so definitely like look up your moon sign. And childish and dreams, you taught them how to dream again. And I feel like you could be a nurse, you could be a nurse or a teacher, or just someone that teaches someone, and you taught them how to use their imagination again. Like maybe they were in their head a lot, and now it's kind of like they're putting their thoughts into action. So that is what I got for pile number 1. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. So for pile number 2, I'm in such a good mood today. What was I gonna say for pile number 2? How did you change your person? So your movie is Matilda. I love that movie. I honestly watched it so many times. Like I watched it so many times. How did you change your person? Let's get into it. So the synopsis, I hope I'm even using that word correctly. The synopsis? Yeah, anyway. So cursed with a cruel school principal, and parents, a little girl discovers her hidden powers, which she uses to stand up to bullies in her life. So what that movie is about, it's about this girl that loves reading, and she's shy, she feels like she doesn't fit in, parents don't understand her, her school sucks, but then she discovers like when she's with herself, and when she connects with that teacher, when she connects with the person now, so like, you know, definitely just change the roles around so it can fit towards you. But then she met Miss Honey, and you know how Honey is sweet, and you made them feel sweet again, like honey is important. Maybe they call you Honey Bae, or Honey Boo Boo, or Honey. You should listen to Honey by Kalani also. That's also a good song if you want to. But yeah, and then she discovered her powers. So you could be like, you know, spiritually gifted, or you have a lot of abilities, or you're just like super talented. And then it's like you made them realize their talent, and you made them realize who they are, and you made them like stand up to people. Like definitely you made them stand up to people, because you have the King of Diamonds and the King of Clubs, and that is unity, that is charging forward with no repercussions, like not no repercussions, with no strings attached. So you could have taught them, you taught them to like move freely, and to swim, and to dance, and how to leap, and how to grab, and how to, it's kind of like this person was a baby in a way, and then it's like a baby's first words, a baby's first, you know, leap, like the leap of faith. I feel like you taught them that. Your person can be an air sign or an earth sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and or they can be an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn. And yeah, you taught them how to be confident also, and I feel like definitely I'm getting a lot of earth placements. You taught them how to stand firm in themselves and stand firm in their beliefs, and you taught them how to continually always be their authentic self. I feel like you taught them self-expression, because with the hidden powers that Matilda had, it's kind of like you have to practice it every day. And you taught them the value of words, and you taught them the value of saying people's names out loud, because like when you say someone's name, like you give it power, you know. It's like it depends what you say. So I feel like you taught them like Matilda, the name is Matilda, that's the movie's name. So it's like you taught this person like the meaning behind names and the meaning behind words. I think you taught them also about expectations, and you taught them about time, and how there is so much time in the world to get what you want, but then again, nothing is promised. Like, I mean, God has a promise for us, so that is true, but it's kind of like you can't plan out everything. Like, even if you want to write it all down, you can, and you can reach it, and that is true. But it's kind of like realizing that there's a time limit on everything, because everything is temporary, but like love is always constant, and there's always that constant variable in your life. And maybe it's like you taught them that you are that constant, that's always going to be there, always going to love them. And like Matilda realizes in the end that she had the power the whole entire time. You taught them a sense of responsibility, and you taught them the value of like nurturing others and caring for others and keeping your friends close. You taught them that, and you taught them like how to be supportive and thoughtful, and you taught them self-worth. You taught them how to empower their creativity. Like, I'm definitely getting like self-expression, and they know how to express themselves now. You taught them synchronous, like you could be seeing a lot of synchronicities, and you taught them how to communicate. Maybe you also taught them a new language or a new way of looking at things, the brighter side. You could have taught them how to swim also, or just how to like maintain eye contact, or how to maintain you could have taught them how to kiss even. Like, I feel like you taught them, yeah, you taught them a lot. You taught them power. And the reunion, I feel like you taught them also that like if it's meant to be, it will be, and like what is meant for you will come no matter what. So also faith and hope. And you taught them that they are influential and that they can do it, they can make it. You taught them you could have been born in like the summer also. No, in the autumn. And you taught them to love their body. And you taught them how to make money also, or like you got them more focused on their career. And what else? Like, I'm getting summer, and you like maybe you're a bit aggressive and knowledgeable also, and you taught them to like channel it all in. And then with the Six of Spades, you taught them how to let go and how to have difficult conversations with people, and you also taught them how to deal with loss and disappointment and problems in their life. And I feel like now that that's the bullies, and now it's kind of like everybody has to go through that, and now it's kind of like with the knowledge that you taught them, they know how to deal with it. So yeah, that's really sweet for pile number 2, what you taught them, how you change them, not what you taught them, but it's just like, it's a teaching video. Okay, so yeah, that is what I got for pile number 2. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. For pile number 3, how did you change your person? So your movie is Nanny McPhee, again another favorite. I love that movie. So the synopsis is: recently widowed Mr. Brown and his domineering, oh my word, like Netflix needs to sponsor me, guys, because you can find all these movies on Netflix. Okay, so Mr. Brown and his domineering aunt can't control his naughty children until the magical nanny arrives to take care of them. So I feel like this person, I already have a feel about. I already knew it. Okay, this is amazing. I feel like you taught them how to be a mother. You taught them how to be a person again. You taught them how to, like, okay, so I'm always referring back to Tootsie, but like in that movie, the baby that he received from the, I'm just gonna say another person. Then he received a baby, and like it acted as a catalyst in his life for his redemption to become David again, because he didn't have a name, but then he remembered that the baby represented all the positive aspects of life, and then once he realized that that's why he named him David, and then he I'm talking about Toti now, but yeah, so then he saved himself, and then his instincts like from violence changed to compassion. And it's similar to Nanny McPhee, because the children were like kind of running all over the place, and this can be your person now. They were running all over the place. They didn't have anything that kept them grounded or anything. But then it's like this magical Nanny McPhee came, and she was like, I'm gonna teach them 3 lessons. Now I should have looked up, I'm gonna watch the movie again, but definitely like you can watch the movie. And she taught them, I think it was patience, and she taught them, what were the lessons? Like she taught them these life lessons, and like it's really amazing. And yeah, that's what you taught them. You taught them that like you can control yourself, and that you like the people that are in your life, they come to teach you lessons, and you like maybe they're super dominating also. Like you do have the devil card, so that is someone that is like, you know, sexy, that is someone that is beautiful, and maybe they felt like they were being controlled by their looks, or they were just wandering around, but then they found like a path, and you taught them that like there is a path, like follow the yellow brick road, you know. Like I'm getting a lot of movies here also. I said maybe The Wizard of Oz, so you brought them the heart, the brain, and courage and everything. That's all you need to be a complete person, to become the person that you want to be. And then, yeah, you taught them that, like, you can take care of people. And, yeah. So your person's name could start with a M, a N, or a P, or a H. I feel like you taught them how to text and how to communicate better. You taught them that, like, you can use emojis, you can do what you want to do, you can be true to yourself. So life path number 8, 5, 6, or 15. You taught them that it's okay to be feminine. Your person could be born on the 15th, the 6th, or the 24th, definitely. Like, I'm getting these numbers are really important. And you taught them that, like, some people have like a magnetic attraction for people, and it's like sometimes you do something and it's like there is no reason why, because you're just divinely guided. You taught them how to be a devoted partner. And I feel like it says hate loud behavior, because with Nanny McPhee, Mr. Brown, the dad, he had all these kids that were like running amok and they didn't want to listen, but obviously at the end of the day you still love them because it's your family, it's your kids, so you loved your person even when they messed up. You changed them because they realized how attractive they were. I feel like I feel like they already knew that they were attractive, but now it's kind of just like realizing that, like, you are beautiful. Because Nanny McPhee, when she first came, she had a buck tooth, she had a mole. Not that any of that stuff makes you ugly, but like you realize your true beauty, and then all of it went away at the end of the movie, and then it's a happy ending. Like, it's such a beautiful movie, and you realize your worth, and then you start looking at yourself. I feel like you gave them a new pair of eyes, and like the eyes are so big and curious, and you made them feel more curious. Like now they can look at themselves through your eyes. You made them realize how much of a catch they are. You made them realize that they are basically it. They're the it factor. He taught them discipline also, and like he taught them that, like, if you do bad, bad will come, and if you do good, you will receive good. You taught them about karma also, and they see you as a queen. They see you as a queen because you have the Queen of Hearts and the Queen of Clubs. So that's a devoted partner, and that's someone that can be a wife. That's someone that can nurture. So you can be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And you taught them how to be charismatic, and you taught them that, like, it's okay to have mood swings and it's okay to mess up. And you taught them to be graceful. I feel like you taught them grace. And with the do you like me, I feel like you made them stop questioning themselves. Like, maybe they were always in self-doubt, they were always wondering, do you like me? Or they were changing themselves for other people when they should have been changing for themselves. Like, you should change because you want to change. Not that, like, you should ever change yourself, but I mean, if you want to expand, if you want to grow, because you should always be growing. You shouldn't, like, you know, stay fixed in one place. Yeah, you made them, like, leap and, like, and frolic, and, like, you brought light. And look at that lighting, it's coming now. I feel like you also taught them that, like, with Nanny McPhee, she came and she taught them a lesson, and then she had to leave. And then the children were like, why do you have to go? And she was like, because you learned the lesson and now I need to go. And I was like, it literally tore at my heart. Like, I didn't tell you, but like, it was just like there. And it's beautiful because not everything, like I said, similar to pile number 3, like, nothing, people are temporary. People are temporary, but like our souls and like these other things that remain permanent, you know. Sorry. So yeah, like, you taught them that there are people that are not good for you. There are people that are bad, like, not bad people, but I mean there are people that intentions aren't pure. And I feel like you gave them the knowledge to know the difference. That not everyone wants to have your best interest. Not everyone does, and that is the truth. But I mean, like, they're still good. Like, you told them that there's still beauty in everything, and like, if you look hard enough, there will be beauty. There will be flowers, like, blooming and everything. You taught them how to maybe stop second guessing themselves. Also, you could have also ended their like gambling addiction or like something like that. And you taught them how to save their time and save their money. And you taught them how to be hopeful. Like 9 can be really prevalent in your life because you have the 9 of hearts and the 9 of clubs, and that's emotional journey. I feel like you taught them how to go on a journey and how to do the journey for themselves. So you could be a spiritual person or something like that, and then you kind of took them under your wing and then you taught them, and then it's kind of like now they're left to with what you taught them. Now they must take it into their own hands and they must do whatever like is true towards themselves, and that's completion and spirituality. Person could have been born the 9th, the 18th, or the 27th. Yeah, and I feel like you caught them off guard, and now you taught them like, okay, like maybe I shouldn't play games anymore, like we're done with the games. And you taught them like you could have appeared a bit vain, but now it's like realizing that everything has beauty. A flower has beauty just as much as a person has beauty, and like there's beauty in everything. You taught them the definition of beauty, like you gave them a whole new outlook on that. And now they want to be more generous, I feel like, and they want to start teaching the word that you taught them. So that is what I got for file number 3. I really hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Like, leave your comments. I love your comments so much. I love you guys so much. For pile number 4, how did you change your person? So, your movie is Hall Pass. So that's like a funny movie. So it says 2 married guys get a hall pass from their wives that entitles them to sleep with as many women as they want to for just 1 week. So we're not gonna go because the Bible says that's adultery. But anyway, so what you taught them, right? The Hall Pass movie. So there was these 2 guys that were loved their wife. They married them and then they loved them, and they always will love them, and they love them and they love them and they love them. Period. But now they were tempted by other things, and they asked their wife for permission if they could be with someone else. This is okay. Let me explain, right? And then the wife gave them permission, and then they wanted to. So they wanted like. The 2 guys, they were 2, so there's 2 different people, right? So the one guy, he didn't cheat on his wife because we realized that there's only one person that he'd want to be with and spend his life with, and that's that person. And he felt like going against his own morals would be cheating himself and cheating his wife. So that's what happened to the one couple. The other couple, they both cheated, but then they both came back to realize that like it doesn't matter who you end up with, it matters about who you love. And giving someone a hall pass to do whatever they want, that's actually your true intentions. And I feel like you made them realize the definition of true intention, like true intentions, and having a true heart, like pure intention. Yeah. And you have the death card, so I feel like you taught them that like maybe this person messed up big time and you gave them a pass. Like I feel like you taught them that like, you know, love is gentle, love is kind, love does not envy. And you taught them that like if you do love someone, you let things slide, you let things pass. And you taught them how did you change them? You changed them because they realized your value. I feel like you made them realize that they need to communicate more, and that they can't give in to a lot of temptations. So yeah, you taught them that it doesn't matter what you have, you are still like worthy. Because like maybe so one person was like telling me that some people think, like I cannot think, but like say now back in the olden days, still today, if you have like a lot of cows, if a man has a lot of cows, you're seen as wealthy. But then someone that has a lot of chickens is not seen as wealthy. But it's kind of like you guys are both still equal. You guys both still do the same thing. You taught them about being primary, like I'm thinking about primary school or something like that. Maybe you took them back to primary school, like you gave them like a flashback to when they first met you, and then it's like realizing, because that's what happened in Hall Pass. You realize like that person, that my wife. So remember, it's energies. It doesn't matter your gender. Because I got a comment, I know men and female and gender fluid. Like everyone can watch my videos, guys. So yeah, and it's kind of like you can do as much as you want, but at the end of the day, who do you love? Who do you treasure? Who do you want to go to bed with? I feel like you taught them how to communicate better. You taught them a message. Like I feel like you gave them a message. Like the last thing you said to them it was kind of like, I'm doing this because I love you, or it was because like I'm letting this pass. Like I feel like you taught them how to release and how to let go of maybe toxicity and negativity. You taught them how to be a messenger, and you taught them like anxiety. I feel like you gave them anxiety also. This can be really slow. I feel like you taught like this is patience. You taught them patience and freedom, and you taught them, like you changed them because now they realize their admirable qualities and how to adapt and change, and someone that's gentle and quiet. And you must be kind to yourself, and you must speak like good on yourself. You taught them you taught them love again. I feel like you made them feel the love, and you made them shy to it. Like I feel like they shied away. They walked away. And then it says don't go. I feel like you taught them that you can release, but you can hold on, and you can fight. You can fight. And you taught them that there is meaning in acts of services. So that can be their love language. Like you taught them that like, if I'm kissing you, it's because I love you. If I'm holding you, it's because I don't want you to go. And if I'm standing next to you, it means because I support you. Like that type of thing. You taught them the value of taking action. Yeah. And you taught them that like, you know, connections don't have distance. They don't have gender, they don't have time, they don't have any of that. Like all of that is just limitations and constraints. But it's kind of like with that connection, I didn't have any of that. It was just existing and being, and it was kind. And you taught them and you changed them about security, food security, family security, being protected, and the foundations that you need to lay down. Yeah, and leaving a trail. And with the hope you don't hurt me, I feel like you taught them also that like it does hurt. Life is painful, but there's stuff that will fix the pain, because pain is just temporary. Like it's not gonna stay forever. It's not always gonna hurt, because eventually you're just gonna feel love and joy and hope, and you're gonna feel the kiss of them like on your lips. That's all you're gonna feel. And lost in translation, I feel like you made them lose themselves to gain themselves. And you changed them because they also see the material and financial gain and attraction gain, and they see the attractiveness, and they see the value in relationships now. And then with the 8 of Spades, that's strength. I feel like you also taught them inner strength and power and healing, how to heal. You taught them how to heal and how to work. So that's the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.